Okay, hello. Hi guys. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Hi Felice. Hi everyone. Hi Ethan. Hi Ron. Hi Ryan and hi Charlene. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, this is our December week 3. All right. Some announcement I want to make here. Actually, there's just one announcement lah. Right. This is the last week of our lesson, right? This is the last week of our lesson. So next week, right, there will be nothing. So you might say then, sir, what about our week 4 lesson? I will be sending you a video instead. All right. So your week 4 video, it will be a replacement video. All right, because next week onwards, we are going for holidays already, right? Our TDC term holiday. So next week and next week, you'll be having the last 2 weeks of your December will be your holiday, right? So go and enjoy yourself, do whatever you want, right? Make sure you enjoy in moderation, okay? And when you come back, in January, then we shall, you know, start with everything again, right? So, hi Clarissa, hello. So again, let me just say this again. So your week 4 video, I will be putting a video into your Google Classroom. So please watch it yourself, right? There will be no live classes, because I'm heading towards the sunset, towards my vacation already. But don't worry, I'll be giving you a video as replacement. Right. So anyway, where were we? I think we stopped around here. We did mention what is your flower. Okay, we stopped around here. Uh, Hi, Jaden. Good evening. All right, so we stopped around flower here, right? So we did mention this part is the female part. We call it pistil or we call it carpel. That's two names for you to call it. And then this is the stamen. You see here, men means male. Where am I going for vacation? Don't know yet. Nah, nothing far lah, nothing crazy lah. Nothing crazy lah. Okay, because I know that this holiday will be kind of crazy because think about it. 2020, we had COVID. So no one went anywhere in the year end. And then 2021, also COVID. So no one went anywhere. And this year is the first year we open up everything. So I can foresee the crowd will be freaking crazy. Okay. I'm just thinking about going to Malacca. But I bet I'm gonna hate the crowd already. So I don't know yet. All right. So for those of you going for holiday, make sure you protect yourself. Okay, don't come back and get COVID. Yeah, I know. Okay, I miss Malacca food. So, but I cannot stand the crowd. Right. Anyway, so this is your male part. Okay. So the anther is the testicles. Right. These are your balls, not your balls lah. Okay. Flowers balls. Right. So they will produce your pollen grains. Okay. Pollen. They are sperms. So they will go to the female part, which is the stigma. Okay, this part is the stigma. I think I told this, right? The stigma. Okay, very easy to remember this. This part, this part is for the pollen to stick 嘛。它给 pollen stick 住的嘛。So stigma 咯。stigma. Okay, so stigma, and then they will swim down. All right, and then you have your ovary, and inside your ovary, there's the ovule. Okay, humans, we have ovum. But plants, they have ovule, so this thing will grow down and they will get pregnant. Your flower will get pregnant. So when your flower gets pregnant, so you have fruits. All right. So I think I finished this. I think I finished this. Okay, so let me finish the points also. Petals, they are colorful. Okay. What are the petals? Petals are these things, 花瓣。那个花有颜色的地方就叫 petal. Okay, the colorful part is called petal. So petals are colorful. Only insect or animal pollinated flower. You know what is insect or animal pollinated? 就是用昆虫跟植物传花粉的，所以它就比较有颜色。If it is pollinated by bees, by a hummingbird, do you know hummingbird is a pollinating agent? You know hummingbird. So if they want to attract bees and hummingbird, they will be colorful. But for like a dandelion, 蒲公英 they have no color because they don't need to attract them. They just use wind. So then they have no color. So that attracts insects or birds. Some flowers even produce a sweet, fragrant fluid called nectar. What is nectar? Nectar is 花蜜, the sweet color fluid here, the sweet fluid. So when bees, they come in, let's say this is a bee, they come in and get the nectar, their furry butt will brush through the anther, and now the pollen grain will stick to their body. Yeah, this one you know lah. So they purposely put the nectar here. So can you see? This is like a exchange relationship. The bees help the flower to spread pollen, and then the flower in return give them nectar. Okay, so 你帮我传花粉，我给花蜜你，so 公平交换哦。So it's a mutual thing. You help me, I help you lah. So the anther, they produce pollen grains. Okay, this thing, the sperm, the male gamete, and the ovary, they contain ovule, which is the female. All right. So let's talk about pollination. Let's talk about pollination. 这个叫做授粉。Okay, 这个叫做授粉。That means to spread pollen grain. Right, so pollination is I need to take pollen grain, I spread it everywhere so that I can get more flowers pregnant. Right? I mean, flowers don't get pregnant lah, but you get the point. Okay, so flowers, they undergo sexual reproduction similarly to humans. Like I said, flowers and humans are very similar. This is the penis and the vagina of a plant, right? So it's the same thing. Okay, so in humans, sperms swim to an egg cell or ovum and fertilization take place. Okay, so you see, your dad's sperm went inside your mom, and your dad's sperm will swim and go and find ovum. Okay, this sperm will swim to go and find ovum. So in flower, it's the same thing. So however, but here's the difference. However, pollen grains, they cannot swim. You cannot ask this fella to come here, okay, because they cannot fly, they cannot swim. So therefore, they rely on the help of pollinating agents like insects, birds, or wind. All right, so they use bees to help them have sex. This pollination is the sex for flower. Is the sex for flower. Humans, we have sex to get pregnant to make baby. Plants, they do pollination to have baby. It's the same thing. But humans, we can move so we can have sex. Flowers, they cannot have sex. So they ask the bees to help them have sex. Okay, I know it sounds silly. Okay, I know it sounds ridiculous, but hey, you get what I mean lah. So therefore, the transfer of pollen grain is called pollination. 授粉咯. Okay, so this what was it? Where was it? This is pollination. This is pollination. Okay, they take the sperm, stick to their body, and then they go to another flower, they give them the sperm. So this is the sex lah. Okay, so this is like bees. Hummingbird. You know, hummingbird, they are the smallest bird in the world. So they do the same thing. Don't you think they are cute? You see? Hey, they are this small, you see? So small, so tiny, so cute. Okay, you see? So they will get nectar also. So they help them spread pollen grain also. Okay, hummingbird. Okay, let me show you something with pollen. Okay, hummingbird with pollen. See if there's any clear picture lah. Oh, there. You see? Can you see the head there? It's full of pollen. So cute, you see? So it will help you spread also lah. Right? Here's one more thing, guys. Here's one more thing. Okay, any of you love durian here? Any of you like durian here? You know durian is pollinated by who? Come, test your general knowledge. Do you know durian is pollinated by who? Any idea? Any idea? Y'all love durian? Okay, crows. Not really. Not really. Hi, Jingen. Hello. So, any of you love durians here? Okay. Elephant. Is it? Why you both say elephant at the same time? Okay. First of all, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Which part of Malaysia produce a lot of durian? Come, test your geography. Durian bad. I agree, Jaden. I agree. I'm a big hater of durian. I just cannot deal with the smell. Yeah, I know. Okay. Wow, Felice, how do you know? How do you know? Okay. Do you know which part of Malaysia produce a lot of durian? Pahang. Okay, Pahang. Wow, Charlene, you hate durian too. Yay. Google, yes, okay. Hey, please don't cheat. Okay, so you see, Pahang, they produce a lot of durian. You know why? Because Pahang has a lot of mountain. Okay, so sad. I mean, I'm not gonna judge other people's taste lah. I live with my wife and my sister. They both love durian. So whenever they start eating durian, I have to I have to lock myself in a room. I have to put on the exhaust fan and to blow the smell out. I just cannot deal with it. Right? I mean, judge me all you want, I just cannot deal with the smell. Okay. Wow, so many durian haters here. Interesting. Right. Okay, so you see, Pahang is a very mountainous area. You see, Genting is in Pahang. So why is durian in Pahang? Why does Pahang produce so much durian? Because Pahang has mountain, and who lives inside mountain? It's bats. Right? So bats, they will pollinate durian. Okay, so you might say, sir, I thought I thought bats they come out at night. Bats they come out at night, right? This is why durian flower they open at night, so that bats can come and pollinate for them. So if you love durian, you have to thank bats, not butterflies, not bees, right? Before you think, hey sir, I thought bats they suck human blood one. Please don't please don't believe that stupid vampire thing. Bats, they're not vampire. Bats, they do not suck your blood. Right? Don't fancy yourself so much. Oh, bats is gonna suck my blood. You thought your blood very sweet, huh? Okay, bats be like, bruh, I don't suck your blood. Who the hell are you? Right? So bats, okay, most of them they are fruit bats. Okay, they are fruit bats. Okay, so I don't know. I just think bats they are cute. They're just kind of, you see. Okay, they are fruit bats. So they eat fruits. Okay, so they will pollinate durians for you. So you have to thank them. Right? Bats, they don't suck human blood. They don't turn into a Batman or whatever stupid myth you believe in. Okay, no, they don't. All right. Guys, just to tell you something, bats, they are the longest living mammal. Do you know that? Bats, they are the longest living mammal. So in ancient China, right? In ancient China, bat is actually a symbol of longevity, a symbol of health. 你要吉利就是用蝙蝠来做吉利的。Okay, let me show you something. You see, bats pin symbol. Okay, bat symbol in China. Okay, so you see, they will paint. You see, these are bats. Can you see? No wonder they drink bat soup. Right. That's why we have this COVID shit, right? Okay, guys, do not confuse modern China and ancient China. Ancient China, they are very civilized one. Now Chinese people very sakai one. Different. Okay, hey, they don't only eat bats, they eat pangolins, they eat civets as well. Who the eats these kind of things besides them, right? So you can clearly see, hey, sometimes you take if your family is a very traditional Chinese family, you look at Chinese bowl, or even Chinese coins, you see, these are bats. It's a symbol of long life, right? As in Chinese, we like good symbols, 福长寿财this is like long life Wow, you see, the more you know. So ancient China, right? It is forbidden to eat bats because it's a symbol of health, good health. It's like dogs, they're a symbol of loyalty. Do you eat dogs? No, you don't, right? So it's the same thing. But why, you might say, then sir, why would modern Chinese they eat bats there? I have no idea. Right? That's why we have this COVID shit, okay? Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam too, right? Okay. Hey, talking about Vietnam, do you know what's balut? Do you know what's balut? Okay, they eat this in Vietnam and they eat this in Philippines. I was in the Philippines. I had the shock of my life. Do you know what is this? Do you know what is this? This is halfly hatched chicken. when I saw this shit, I was like, why can't I can deal with eggs, I can deal with chicken, I cannot deal with something in between. This is it. Right? So it's fertilized egg and it's halfly hatched chick. Awesome, isn't it? When I saw this shit, I had the shock of my life. Like, what? Why exactly would you eat this? And according to them, this tastes good because you can kind of, when you chew this thing, right? You can chew the bone. You know the chick is formed, right? So when you chew the chick, you can feel the crunchiness of the bone. Freaking disgusting, isn't it? Right? I mean, it's a delicacy lah. Are they alive? Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, when you open it, they can't be alive, like they're dead lah, of course. So I don't know. Okay, this I just can't. Right? I just can't. It's a thing, guys. It's a thing. You go to Philippines, you go to Vietnam. This is a delicacy. It's called balut. The more you know, right? Okay, I'll stick to chicken. I'll stick to fish and mutton. Mutton is where I draw the line. Okay, mutton is where I draw the line. You want me to try ostrich or some of them they eat venison as in deer meat. The one I also not really can accept really. Okay, rabbits are also like, why would you eat rabbit? So stick to chicken, guys. I'm okay with chicken, right? So anyway, so this is pollination. Okay, so you have two types of flower. You have wind insect pollinated flower. They look really colorful, right? So when an insect comes to a flower to collect nectar, pollens get stuck to their body. So they have pollens on them. When the insect goes to another flower, some pollen grains they are transferred to the stigma. Guys, do you know bees? They are very hardworking. They visit 200 to 400 flowers every day. Okay, so they are very hardworking. That's why they say you are busy as a bee. Okay, so characteristic, right? So how are insect pollinated flowers look like? They are colorful, first of all. Any colorful flower you can think of: chrysanthemums, roses. What else? What else? Whatever colorful flowers lah. So they are fragrant and they smell nice, right? And then they have sticky or spiky pollen. So the pollens look like this, very spiky, so they can stick onto the body. Some produce in small amount, they don't need a lot. Short filaments to keep the anther inside the flower so the insect can brush past them. They will purposely keep this thing short so that when bees come in, the bud will brush through this. Instead of having it long outside like this is a very stupid design. Because if they are like this, then insect cannot pass through them. You got what I'm trying to say, right? So they look like this, really pretty. And for wind pollinated flowers, they are the boring ones. All right, so they are not colorful, they are not fragrant, they have smooth pollen produced in large amount, and not to mention the pollens, they are very lightweight. Okay, so that they are easy to be blown away. And filaments and stigmas, they are long and stick outside the flower, like here, see? I see they stick outside, they are trying to catch the wind. This one, they are trying to make the insect pass through them, that's why they are short. Okay, so let me ask you something. Okay, guys, I have a question. What flowers are wind pollinated flowers? Any examples you want to give? We know we have a lot of examples. Okay, dandelion. What else? What else? What else? We mentioned dandelion, right? This one is plenty. Your chrysanthemum, your roses, and what else? This one. What else is white color flower? What color is white? What flower is white and they have no smell? Guys, do you know that weed? Do you know weed is a flower? Why are they showing me this? Okay, grass, fine. Why are they showing me weed? Okay, grass flower. Do you know grass has flower? Grass is a flowering plant. Okay, many people they don't know this. Grass, they have flowers. Okay, sometimes when you sit near a field, you see these things, right? These are grass flowers, right? Grass is flowering plant. Grass is flowering plant. Sometimes you see, sometimes you see these on your school field, right? These are flowers. Okay, these are flowers. And also one more thing, which is your paddy. You know paddy? You know your rice? Your paddy flower looks like this. Yeah, this is a flower. Right? You know paddy, right? 你的稻米, the plant you get your rice from, they are also a flowering plant. It's just that we don't care about them because they have no smell, they have no color. So bees, they're not interested in them because they look boring. Right? And plus, I mean, they just use flower to pollinate, nothing to do with the bees. So the bees just leave them alone. All right. So guys, any plants that has fruits will have flower, right? And okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you have flower, you will have fruit. You get what I mean? Because flower is the penis and vagina. If you have penis and vagina, then you have baby lah. So fruit is the baby, right? So then you might say, sir, then rose got fruit one man? Yes, they do. Do you know you can eat? There's something called rose hip. This is the fruit for rose, right? Hey, this one can eat one, you know. Never seen before. Coconut, coconut also got flower one. Coconut flower. What are they showing me? Restaurant, what the hell? Are they? Ooh, cool, isn't it? Do you know banana has flowers too? Do you know banana flower? Banana flower. They look kind of ugly, you see? This is a banana flower. Ew. It's a bit disgusting, isn't it? So the banana flower, they usually hang at the edge one. You use this to cook laksa one. You use this to cook laksa. Cempedak. Cempedak. Okay, let's see. Hey, sometimes you ask me, sir, how does cempedak flower look like? I have no idea. Okay, cempedak flower. Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, I learned something new. Okay, looks like this. Looks like this. Wow, I learned something new today. All right, thanks. Thanks, Ryan. I learned something new now. So this is cempedak flower. If you want to say, then let me show you durian flower. This thing will open at night. This thing will open at night and they will attract bees. Sorry, not bees. They will attract bats. They look like this. I don't know lah. This looks kind of ugly to me. Looks disgusting, leh. I mean, yeah. Not a big fan of durian lah. Right? Maybe someday I'll change my appetite. I will change my palate. Who knows? Right? But for now, not really. Right? Guys, do you know what is tempoyak? Have you heard of tempoyak before? Tempoyak. As if durian is not smelly enough, right? Tempoyak is fermented durian. They can make it smellier, right? Tempoyak fermented lah, fermented. You know tofu. You know tofu. Fermented tofu is smelly tofu lah, so tofu. We purposely spoil the tofu to become smelly tofu. So same thing we spoil the durian to make it to become tempoyak. I will never try this. Even durian I cannot accept already. You want me to eat this shit over my dead body lah. Okay, anyway. So moving on. Okay, moving on. So this is your insect pollinated flower, and this is your wind pollinated flower. You see the difference? This is very colorful and it smells very nice. All colorful flower, they will smell very nice, right? But all these flower, you smell nothing because there's no need to. Okay, you get what I mean lah. So guys, one more thing. If pollination happens in the same plant, it is called self-pollination. Okay, like this. This is called self-pollination. Having sex with yourself. Oh gosh, that sounds so wrong. Right, but you see, flowers, they can have sex with themselves. Basically, they when you tell someone to go F themselves, so that's what happens, I guess. Right? So this is what we call self-pollination. And they can also do cross-pollination. Okay, cross-pollination. Okay, I have another question. Which is better? Which is better? Is self-pollination better or is cross-pollination better? And why? Anyone? Hey, anyone ever do, any of your moms here do gardening? Any of your grandpa has an orchard or something? Self. Okay, why self, Brian? Why self? Okay. Cross-pollination, so that more flowers can produce more fruits. Felice, you're half correct. You're half correct. Okay, so which is better, guys? Which is better, guys? Any more answer? Any more answer? Easy way to have sex. Okay, okay. I like the way you think, Sean, Ryan, but that's not how it works. Right, so guys, cross is better. Okay, cross is better. Why? Because you can produce a new breed. Okay, what do I mean? Okay, what do I mean? Guys, do you know durian has many breed? Okay, any of you durian lovers here? Can you tell me some famous durian breed? Your favorite durian type? How many durian types do we have? Name me some of it. You have the very smelly one, and then you have the really expensive one. Yes, Mountain King. The Musang King. What else? What else? What else do you have? D24, yes. Okay, there's D24. There's D24. What else? What else? Red prawn. Wow, Ron, you know a lot about durian, okay. And then there's the very expensive one. What is it called? Yes, hello. May I know what's your name? Why are you Galaxy's Tab A7 Lite? May I know your name, please? May I know your name, please? I have to change your name. Okay, do let me know your name in the chat, because I have to change your name. All right, so right, talking about durian, right? Okay, do you know how do they produce all these breed? They do it by cross-pollination. Okay, durian has many types. If I take type A and type B, I cross them. If they will become a new breed. And if this new breed, nobody likes it, I will just chop it off. Okay, I will just kill it. But if maybe I mix type A and type C, and it creates this durian that everyone likes, boy, you are earning big bucks. Do you know what is the blackthorn? This is the durian that came out these few years. Okay, it's called a blackthorn. Hey, this thing is so damn freaking expensive, right? This is even more expensive than Musang King, and it's very hard to find, right? So you mix new types. Okay, do you know who is very good? Do you know who is very good in cross-pollinating? Do you know what country? Guys, which country's fruit is the most expensive? Do you know? Do you know that? Whose country's food is the most expensive? Any idea? Any idea? UK or US are not really. Not really. Human. What human? Which country it has the most expensive fruit? No, not China. Not China. Guys, any of you have looked at Japanese fruits before? Yes, it's Japan. Okay, yes, Ethan, very good answer. Guys, Japanese fruits they are freaking nuts. Do you know why? Do you know what's the Kyoho grape? Have you heard of this Kyoho grape before? My goodness, I had the shock of my life, okay, because I went to, you know what is the Isetan Japan store near Lot 10? Okay, when they first opened, I went down there, okay, I went there with my wife, and then they were selling this grape wrapped in a very nice box. I was like, wow, this grape looks so fancy. You look at the size. You look at the size. It just looks so delicious, isn't it? Do you know how much is it? Do you know how much is it? One bunch is 300 something ringgit. One bunch. That's my lunch money for a month. It's just a bunch of grapes, right? I was like, you get away selling at this price? Hey, don't even get me started on a rock melon. You see, Japanese, if you look at this rock melon before, okay, or we call it cantaloupe, oh my God, this is really expensive, right? You look at Japanese one, Japanese rock melon, they look really pretty. They have this, they buy for my wife. No lah, we ran away basically. You wait, I print money first. If I'm as rich as Najib, then maybe I'll buy one. Okay. But I have to steal my country's money. I can't do that. Okay, yes, Ting Shan, hello. Good evening. Is this your first time here? Have I seen you before? All right, so this is your cantaloupe. Okay, you might say, sir, how are Japanese so good at this? Because they are very good with cross-pollination. They're very good at cross-pollination. They are good at breeding plants. So guys, today, later, right, when you are off from this class, right, go and tell your mom, me, I want to be a farmer next time. Okay, I'm sure when they ask when your school teacher asks all your friends, what do you want to become next time? What's your ambition? I want to be a pilot. I want to be a what else? What else they say? Okay, I want to be an engineer. I want to be a whatever. Okay, I want to be an influencer. I want to be a TikToker. Whatever it is, guys, go tell your mom you want to be a farmer. Why? Because if you successfully do cross-pollination and you can create a type of fruit that everyone likes, you're earning big bucks. Right? Hey, you look at the roadside one, you see those uncles selling durian one, you see they dirty like that one. You see that after they finish selling their durian, what car do they drive from? You see they drive Mercedes one, they drive BMW. So you think sell durian very poor? You see, many people say, sir, who wants to be a farmer? Farmer very poor one. You think? You wait, you sell durian and see, hey, nearby my house, right? Okay, case in point, let me tell you a story. Nearby my house, right? There's a Malay uncle selling durian. You see, he very ugly one, okay? Very dirty, very ugly one. He is so rich, he has 4 wives. Just by selling durian. Okay, you think you become engineer, you can earn 20, 30,000 per month and have 4 wives, man? He can. I mean, as a Malay, you are allowed to have 4 wives. I don't think as a non-Muslim, you're allowed to have 4 wives. Okay, and plus you need to be super goddamn freaking rich to have 4 wives. Okay, so he has, right? He has, just by selling durian, I bet he earned like 40, 50,000 per month. So who say farmer is poor? Farmers are not poor. You are poor. We are poor. So don't let them fool you. So go and tell your mom you want to be a farmer next time. Okay, go and breed whatever you want to plant lah. Okay, you want to become a durian expert or a mangosteen expert or banana expert. Okay, or grapes, whatever plants you want to do lah. Okay, maybe you can find your way out next time. You can be our Malaysia first fruit billionaire. How cool is that, isn't it? So no need go study already. Go. What if you fail? Then you you eat dirt lor. Everything also got risk one Everything also got risk one You see, new rambutan breed with long hair. Ew. Why would I want that? Okay, but if it looks cool, then hey, go ahead. Chase your dream, guys. Chase your dream. Hey, I tell you something. Last time, right, I saw a news. These 5 young people, after they finish their university, right? Okay, usually after you finish your university, what do? Any of you have brothers or sisters, they finish their university. So what do? They just go out and work, right? Okay, Ramadan without seed, okay, maybe you can make it your target. Okay, so these 5 youngsters, they're like 20 something. So after they finish their degree, after they finish their university, they decided not to go out and work. You know what they did? They started a business planting chili. You know chili? Chili, 辣椒 小辣椒. So they started planting chili. You might say, sir, plant chili can earn money, man. These 5 people, they made it. Just by planting chili, every month they earn 10K and above. 24 years old only, leh. Okay, so next time you say you want to become a farmer, people laugh at you, right? You let them laugh. You shall laugh back at them when you're sitting in your Mercedes. Haters gonna hate, guys, right? Yeah, I might look dirty. Okay, I plant durian, so what? I'm sitting on my Mercedes E-Class and laugh at you poor peasants. Who's so poor now, Yeah, you see, I plant durian very dirty, right? Look at my Mercedes E-Class. Maybe you have 5 of it. You plant durian until you can drive Lamborghini. So who's laughing now? You drive Lamborghini to your orchard. Okay, so make it your dream. Hey, don't everyone later go and become farmer. Later your moms come and complain to me. Hey, this TDC science teacher, why teach all my kids become farmer one? Plant something else. Plant veggie. Okay, make the world biggest cabbage or something. Whatever. Whatever. Let your imagination run wild. Okay, just giving you ideas. Okay, chilies without spicy or chilies that taste sweet. See, blue ocean strategy. Okay. What kind of stupid class are we having? Blue carrot. Yeah, looks like poison carrot. Okay. Anyway, so fertilization. After sex, right? Okay, pollination is sex, right? Okay, so you see, we humans we have sex. After you have sex, then you have fertilization. You know what is fertilization? Fertilization in Mandarin is called 收精. 收精. Okay, so we take your mom and your dad for example lah. So your dad and your mom they had sex. Okay, then your dad's sperm go and find your mom's ovum, then they fertilize. When sperm goes inside the ovum, it is fertilized. So same thing lah. So when the pollen grain sticks here, okay, this is the stigma, remember? So they will sperm will swim to the ovum, right? Same thing here. The pollen, right? They will grow. They cannot swim lah, so they grow. They grow this tube down. They will grow this tube to go and find the ovule. Not ovum, plants got no ovum one. Plants they use ovule. So they will grow this ovule in, and when they go poop, now your flower is pregnant. Okay, and just like your sperm, have you seen a sperm surrounding ovum before? Okay, sperm surrounding ovum. So this was what happened to you. Wow, so cool, you see? So those are your dad's sperm. Only one can win. So you are the winning sperm. Think about that, right? You have millions of sperm. You were the winning one. So you won. That's why you are here, right? And now you have to suffer in this world, right? So this is what happened. So same thing here. When pollen grain is stick here, right? That there will be a few pollen grains here. And now they are racing down. See who reach first, lah. It's like a race. So see who reach first, lor. It's like the sperm, lah. The winning sperm will become the baby. So same thing. The winning pollen grain, they will go inside, and now the flower is pregnant. Okay. So when the flower is pregnant, okay, what happens now? The outside is the ovary, right? The outside is the ovary, right? Now the ovary will swell. When the flower is pregnant, the ovary will swell, and the ovary will turn into a fruit. And this ovule, once they fertilize, they will turn into an embryo. You remember this from year 8? When humans get pregnant, you get embryo, right? This embryo is your seed. You see how everything comes together? You see, ovule is inside ovary, right? Ovule is inside ovary. So seed is inside fruit, lor. Make sense? Make sense? Fruit, ovule is the small one, ma. It is inside ovary, ma. So seed is the small one, ma. It's inside the fruit, lah. So when you eat apples, when you finish the apple, you see the seed inside. So that used to be the ovule, lah. And then this stigma, it will wilt off. It will wilt off, and it will become a stick. You know apple, right? You know apple, right? Apple has this stick, right? This thing used to be the stigma, right? And it has flower beside. Once it gets pregnant, they will shed off the flower. They will throw off the flower because now they're pregnant. They don't need to attract insects. They don't need to attract bees anymore. So if you look at your apple flower, you look at the apple flower, and it looks like this. You see, this is your apple flower. Pretty, isn't it? So once the middle they got pregnant, they will enlarge, and then the flower will drop off. It will turn into an apple. So every fruit that you are eating, you are eating the ovary. Sounds so weird, isn't it? So every fruit is the ovary. You are eating the ovary, the sweet ovary. Of course, not every fruit is edible lah. Okay, so anyway, you guys can understand what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here. So first you have pollination. That's the having sex. Okay, they do this by either using insect or wind, and then they fertilize. The pollen go down and find ovule. Now they get pregnant. Now your ovary will turn into a fruit, and then your ovule will turn into an embryo, which is the seed. Right? Guys, have you heard of seedless grapes before? Have you heard of seedless grapes before? They are a blessing to eat, isn't it? There's no need for you to take out a stupid seed. So how about seedless grapes? Okay, seedless grape, they have no fertilization. The flower, they don't even have sex. They just put some kind of hormone here, plant hormones. You know what is hormone? You know what's a hormone? They will put hormones here so that the ovary can swell by themselves. That's how you get a seedless fruit. Okay, I mean, you can only do that to a certain plants lah. You can do that to grapes. I have eaten seedless grape before. What else is seedless? I don't think anything else is seedless, right? There's only grape, right? Something like that lah. Right. So anyway, now the zygote. Okay, what is a zygote? Okay, ovule, they will first turn into a zygote. Okay, I missed the step here. Okay, they will turn into a zygote, then they will turn into an embryo. This is same as human, guys. This is same as human. Okay, for comparison, your dad's sperm and your mom's ovum, when they add together, you will get a zygote. Do you know what is a zygote? You used to be a zygote. When you were one cell, do you know how many cells do you have now? You have trillions of cells around you, right? When you were that one cell, you started from that one original cell, that one cell is called zygote. All right, and then the zygote will grow into an embryo, okay, and then the embryo will grow into a fetus. Do you know what is a fetus? A fetus is you in your mommy lah. Before you were born, you look like a baby, right? We don't call it a baby, we call it a fetus. And when you are born, you are called an infant. Okay, now this is when you are born. Not baby, guys. In science, there's no baby. Baby is a non-scientific word. So can you see the similarity? Can you see the similarity? Sperm, ovum becomes zygote, become embryo. So same thing here. Pollen plus ovule becomes zygote, become embryo. So humans and plants, we are really similar. We are really, there's a lot of similarity between us. Okay, the only difference is they will put their penis and vaginas out. You can't do that lah. Okay, if you want to take off your pants and show your flower, well, you'll be arrested. If you get what I mean. That's a weird thing to say, right? Please don't show off your flower. Nobody wants to see that, right? Please cover them. Unless you are some kind of pervert. Right, so the zygote, they become an embryo. So an embryo is a seed lah. So the outer part of the ovule will form a tough layer known as the seed coat. What is a seed coat? Have you seen a red bean before? Okay, any of your mom cook the red bean tong sui before? You got eat red bean tong sui? You know what is red bean tong sui? Hong dou tang sui. Okay, red bean dessert. Before your mom cook this, right? When you touch the red bean, it's hard, right? Because that's the seed coat lah. So when your mom cooks this, she is softening the seed coat so that it can cook the inside part out. So you become this tong sui lor. Same goes to sesame. What else do you eat? What else tong sui do you eat? And then there's the xingren. Okay, whatever lah. Okay, tong sui lah. So you get the point. Okay, so this is the seed. Okay, so the outer part is the seed coat. The ovule now becomes a seed, you see? Ovule becomes the seed, right? So the style and the stigma, it wilts. The ovary then turns into a fruit, you see? Now the ovary turns into a fruit. Okay? Wow, so, I mean, plant, they are a bit more complicated, but it's the same as human. Okay? More or less the same. Right? So next, you have your fruits. Okay, you have your fruits. So now the ovule grows inside an ovary. Therefore, a seed is inside a fruit. So this is your fruit lah. This is your, you see? Imagine this is an apple. Imagine this is an apple. This is the stigma. This is the stigma. Once the apple gets pregnant, now the ovule will turn into a seed, ovary will turn into a fruit. This thing will enlarge. Now you see the stigma is now wilted. 那个 stigma 就卸掉了。So you look at your apple stigma. Okay, apple stigma. See if I can show you this. There. Can you see the bottom part? That's the sepal, stamen, style, and stigma. Everything is down there. That's the stigma. Okay, guys, every fruit is different. Every fruit is different. If you ask me, sir, what about papaya? Sir, what about rambutan? Sir, what about mangosteen? Sir, what about this and that? I can tell you, I don't know. I'm not a plant expert, right? If you're interested in plants, right, like I told you before, you can go and study botany. You know what is botany? You know what is botany? Botany is to study fruits, is to study plants. You basically become a doctor for plants, right? I don't see many people studying this because most of us hate plants. I mean, you loving gardening is one thing. You go and study about it, it's a whole new thing. This, do you think you can study plants for 4 years? I don't think I can, right? So if you have a passion for plant, then go ahead, right? But nobody studies this, right? I bet if you go to botany, right, in university, you don't see many people there, right? It's just like girls don't study engineering. Do you know that? Do you know that? Okay, girls, I have an opinion. Okay, for you girls there, any girls here, I'm sure there's a few girls here. Do you like calculations? You want to become farmer, you study botany. No need lah, no need lah, no need. Okay, do you like calculation? I'm sure most of you girls, you guys hate calculation. You girls hate electricity, right? When it comes to electricity, all the geeky stuff, you girls like, yo, why are we learning this? Right? Right? This is exactly why, tell you a story. I was an engineer, right? I studied engineering. Okay, do you know what engineering I studied? I studied civil engineering. Okay, I studied civil engineering. Basically buildings lah. Okay, we study about buildings, we draw something like architect. This is much worse than architect. Okay, we have to stand under the sun. Hey, this is not taking picture, guys. We have to look at the ground, see whether it's flat. We have to stand 3 hours under the sun and do this. Do you think girls can do that? No. Why you become teacher? Because engineer in Malaysia is very poorly paid, very low salary. So I don't like it. Okay, and then what else? Do you know what else we do? Do you know what else we do? If you become a site engineer, that means you go to the construction site. You will be sweating like a dog. Okay, you'll be doing all these things. You'll be spending time with the Banglas. You'll be spending time with the Bangladeshis, and then you basically become smelly, right? So you think girls will study this, man? No. You know, my university years, when we sit in a lecture hall, you know it's a lecture hall, isn't it? If you have a brother or sister go to university, you know. Okay, if you sit in a lecture hall, you see this lecture hall, usually a lecture hall has like 100 to 200 students. Okay, and usually it will be the same amount of guys and girls, am I right? I mean, your class also like that lah. Your class, I'm sure guys and girls amount is almost similar one. You know, in engineering got how many girls? You know, in engineering got how many girls? 200 students. 200 students. My class got 200 students. There were only 3 girls. Okay, everyone was male. Right? There's only 3 girls there. 100 gays and 100 men. I don't know. Right? And hey, you think the 3 girls are those girly girls? They can carry cement one, you know. You know cement. You know the cement bag? You know the cement bag? This thing is freaking 50 kilos. This thing is 50 kilo. That 3 girls in my class, they can carry this by themselves. Okay? You dare to mess with them, they will punch you. Right? You think those girly girls can do this? No. Right? They play with cement. Okay, they are like us, playing with sand, right? Raining the time, go construction site. Wow, you think girly girl? No, they're manlier than you. They're manlier than most of us guys, right? So, my 4 years studying engineering, okay, my family was asking, hey, why you go university, you got no girlfriend one? Because everyone go university got girlfriend one, ma. Where's your girlfriend? I was like, hello, my class is 200 guys and 3 girls. Where you want me to find girlfriend? Huh? You want me to become gay, is it? I bring you home a boyfriend, can not? Girlfriend don't have. Find a boyfriend. Unfortunately, I'm not homosexual, okay? Okay. And it was such a funny experience. Right next to our engineering, okay, because when you study in university, you have different departments, one ma. Next to the engineering department is the accounting department. Accounting is full of girls, right? Full of girls. So every time when we had breaks or recess, so we whole gang of guys come out, then we see accounting girls coming out, we will just stand there stunned and look at them like, wow, girls, so nice. Because there's no girls there. No girls, right? Hey, our engineering got 3 girls, that's considered a lot already, You go to mechanical engineering, you go to electronic engineering, you go to robotic engineering, there's 0 girls. 0. Who wants to study that? Right? Where do I find your wife? I found my wife online. We met online, right? You want me to go engineering and meet someone there? No, it's not gonna happen. There's no girls there. Okay, so my 4 years of university life, I did not have any girlfriend. Okay, my other friends, they study other courses, they very happening one. Okay, you study accounting, you study business, wow, a lot of girls so sadly, right? When I was there, I was like, why the hell did I even choose this thing? It's hard to study as hell, right? Not to mention you waste a lot of time there, and not to mention this is boring as shit. Plus all my lecturers, all my teachers are all guys also. It's like a Shaolin temple. 好像少林寺这样. It's like Amitofo there, no girls. Okay, at one point I start to doubt myself. Am I really gay? Right? I was better at science or math last time. I'm better at both. I'm good at both. That's why I choose engineering. Right? But engineering is a whole beast on its own. Wow, that 4 years of engineering basically turned my liver into dust. I don't get to sleep. Ugh, why go civil engineering if you're so smart? I mean, only you can go civil engineering, what? Okay, hey, you know what I applied first? I applied for medicine. I wanted to become a doctor. All right, I wanted to become a doctor. I got straight A's in SPM. I got 11 A's in SPM, right? And I got 0 offers for being a doctor. You know why? Because I was born with the wrong skin color. If you get what I mean, right? If you get what I mean, I have another friend who's I'm not going to say the race here, but you guessed it yourself, lah. I have a friend who's that certain race, she only has 8 A's in SPM. She got accepted into medicine. I got 11. I got nothing. I applied for medicine, I didn't get it. I applied for dentistry, nothing as well. I applied for government engineering, nope. So at the end, I have to fork out my own money to go for private. Yeah, sadly to say, this is Malaysia, right? I was born the wrong color. If my name is Muhammad Eddie bin, then better chance, right? Unfortunately, I'm not, right? My name is Eddie Lord. I'm a Chinese. I'm an Uncle Lord, the Chinese. Hiya, I not that certain race, so no scholarship for me, right? What if you go another country? If you go Singapore, then okay lah. If you go Singapore, then okay lah. Sad story here, guys. Sad story here. It happens. Okay, I was one of the victims. Okay, anyway, but I have fun teaching lah. Okay, I have fun teaching. Seriously, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get into medicine though. Okay, any of you here want to become a doctor? Please don't. I think I told you this before, right? Please don't become a doctor not in Malaysia at least, right? You'll be worked till you die. You will be worked till your death. Right. So anyway, so what is dispersal? This means how they spread their seed, right? So I think you learned this in primary school, how plants spread their seed. Okay, some they spread it by wind, some they spread it by animals, some they spread it by water, like coconut, some they spread it by bursting. This is called 自动爆裂. I think you learned this in 小学 if you come from Chinese school lah. Okay, so seed needs to spread out and grow somewhere away from the parent. I cannot have, let's say I'm an apple tree. I cannot let my baby apple tree grow beside me because the fella is going to compete with me for sunlight, right? It's like when you are 30 years old, your parents will chase you out of the house lah. Can you go work? Can you go work somewhere else? Please don't be a freeloader and sit at home. But banana, I'm not sure though. I mean, they don't grow together, right? Okay, again, I'm no plant expert, so I don't know, right? So the dispersal is just to get them far away. So if all seeds were to grow at the same place, they will soon compete for space, sunlight, nutrients, water. So you have overcrowding, then they will kill themselves. So spreading of food and seed is called dispersal. So similar, this is very similar to pollination. It can be done using agents. They grow inside each other, do they? Okay, that's cool. Maybe they can survive, by growing next to each other. But most plants, they don't. Most plants, they will have to disperse. Okay, so there you go. There you go. That's it for our chapter 1. Okay, that's it for our chapter 1. Right. So guys, for the remaining for the coming video, guys, again, for those who came in late, week 4 there will be no class. Next week there will be no class. Instead, I'll be making a video. I'll be making a video. Your week 4 class will be a video. I'll be discussing all your exercise with you. Okay, I'll be discussing all the exercise, and next we will go into chapter 2. This should be your next year already, right? So this is our last time of seeing each other for this year. The next time I see you will be in January already, hopefully. All right, if you decide to stick with me lah. Anyway, guys, I hope you learned something new today. Okay, we had a very fun class. Okay, this chapter has been really fun. Right? Go and tell your mom you want to become a farmer. Okay, right? So, guys, do remember to watch the video. I'll post the video sometime around next week. I'll see how. Okay, so guys, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll be seeing you in January. Okay, so good night to you, everyone. Okay, happy Tuesday. See you next time. See you soon. Good night. See you and bye-bye.